meters tall with a reach of 198.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. This is Muhammad Ali coming off that stunner he predicted.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
An open air. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter punching. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Good counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell sometime.
And there's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Only catching air with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Can't score with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Defense is not an option for these two. And he scores with the counter. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Insane action. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice job by him to block that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I need you to go appear. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Go out there and finish it. Good work. Okay, now you're switching off. Right, let's go out there. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back out. Nope, you were still landing your power shots. Good
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. No rest for the weary. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
A perfect counter shot. A perfect counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
You're confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. What was that? What are you doing? Come on. You're switching on. The middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the... Man, what are you doing? Come on. Switch on. Switch on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
On to the fifth we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
3 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter punch. They miss with the jab. They block the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work always you can. Have you got complete? Here. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe, breathe. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, go out there and finish it. You were thinking, what are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what
the referee calling for second.
Now you're switching off.
Here we go in the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Both men stepped back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.